We are live now. How about that? We are live, live, live. So let's turn off our camera and get a little farther along here. There we go. How y'all doing tonight? Can everybody hear me? Okay. Master Blaster's in the house. Hey, Master Blaster. Paul J's in the house. Truthful Troll's in the house. Beto, good to see you. Eagle Steve. Silver Stacker. Lucky Star. Hey, we got... How you doing there, Miss Caitlin?
Okay, I guess. I got stung by, I think, a wasp.
Oh, Lord, no.
Right on the finger. Man, it hurts.
Ouch. That had to hurt. That had to hurt. Buy Up, how you doing there? Buy Up Go. Noodly, good seeing you. Thank you for coming in. We'll wait a little bit before we get going here. And so how you been doing, Mr. Nickel, besides getting stung?
I said, son of a what? And I went, man, what was that? I knew it either. It's like a splinter. I was shutting the fence up, and I knew it was either the fence is wood. I said, man, was that a splinter? I looked, and I go, heck no, it wasn't. So I looked around the side, and in between inside the door was a wasp nest. So I'm assuming he come around that door and got me. Gas here, we got the lowest price in the country right now. We are $3.76.
Is that right?
Yep. That's because they took the state tax off. That's really helping.
Oh, wow. My gas here for regular old gas, not the E15, but I'm buying the E10. Gas here is $4. It dropped down a dime. It was $4.45. Now it's $4.35, and so it dropped down a dime compared to what it was here about a week and a half ago. So I don't expect that. I expect it to be going up here. I'll tell you what I think. By July, I think we're going to see gas take off like crazy. I think it's going to get big time. So,
well, I heard by I guess the end of July, if it wasn't over, they'll still be producing oil like in barrels, but they just won't be enough to cover. So there'll be gas stations without gas all over the country. I don't know who gets it and who doesn't. So I don't know. I mean, I guess whoever has the best system of getting it in, that'll be the one that has it, and the other companies won't have it.
Well, they're really pushing this no oil, that we're not going to have any oil to do our oil changes and stuff like that. John Camper, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. There some of the oils that some of the new cars are you going to start seeing, like the 020, the that type of oil, or the 520 and stuff like that missing. I think we're going to see regular 530 or 1540 and stuff like that. I think we'll still see that. So it's I think that'll still be out there, but I really think it's going to get going. Dennis, how you doing? Good to see you. David Metcalf, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Master Blaster, I tell you what, I'm going to do a little mail call here in a minute or two here, and Master Blaster sent me a mail call, and I'm going to send some stuff out. Noodly, there you go. Good seeing you. Sent me a gift, and so I'm going to pass it on to the community. And so let me get my camera on. I've been really busy today. I've been I had a pipe leak underneath my house, and so I have been fighting that since Friday. So I got it finally fixed today, and it was a chore because just trying to figure out where it was leaking was a problem. So, but I finally got it fixed, and my house was all tore up. So I'll give you a story of it here pretty soon. So I'm going to get my camera on.
See, John Camper's in the chat. Dean.
John Camper's in the house. Yep. Paul Smith's in the house. Let's see here. Let me get my...
I think the fuel pump is going out of the car. Because when you go...
Your truck?
No, the car, I think. I just got it back, and now I got that. When you go to start it, it don't do anything until you hold it there for a while. Then it starts. It's like a delayed start. So I think it's the fuel pump going out.
Oh, good way to test that is kind of like take the it's carbureted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, take that air filter off, kind of pour you some gas down through there a little bit and see if it cranks right over. That'll give you a. Have you changed the fuel filter in it lately?
I can't remember when the last time I was. I
think
couldn't
that
get to.
I think that'd be the first thing I would change is the fuel filter because that's really cheap in the gas that we're getting nowadays. Uh, so now that I got this here, I want to thank Master Blaster for sending me some coins, and I really appreciate that. He sent me this roll of 1943 Steelies, and what I'm going to do is start giving these out when at the end of the stream, and we're going to have these as gifts also. So when you win the bar gold and silver, you'll win a 43 Steely. So I'm going to give out some of these at the end. So
did you ever check that gold coin out?
I never got the link from you.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh man, I never saw it.
Well, it's already up to like $180, so it's a $5 gold coin.
Well, I'd be glad to give them $200 for it easy.
Well, I think they go for like between $200 and $250, depending on, I guess.
It's a $5 gold piece?
Yeah.
If it's an American $5 gold piece, those things go over $1,000. Is it like this? I haven't seen it, but I'll show you. Is it something like that?
Yeah, except it's it's got the princess or whatever on it.
It's got the princess. I wonder if it's real.
Yeah, it is. I checked out the back and front of it. Yep. You
think it's real?
Yep.
That thing's worth a lot. Hey, Jack Gilliam, I missed you. Thank you for coming in, sir. I missed you.
They took off the very rare 18 karat gold. What is that brand? Daggone it. Not a Rolex. What's the other really? Omega. It was an Omega.
Yeah.
It was a Mariner, something the other Omega. And it's like they're very rare.
Yeah, that'd be a top of the line. Yeah, that would be top of the line.
It's got original case. I think I bid $400 on it, and then I think someone outbid me on there, and then it went off. So apparently he pulled it. Maybe they were scared they weren't going to get it. That's a $15,000 watch.
Did it have diamonds around the face like a Rolex?
Man, I can't remember what the face looked like, but I know it was 18 karat gold.
I think it'd be heavy. Rocky was talking about the old Steely marble. No, I'm talking about Steely pennies there, Dean. Marbles, I haven't seen Steely marbles in a long time. So that was something. We used to play marbles all the time when I was a kid. Steve C is in the house. Deslogic's in the house. I'm glad everybody's coming in. Be sure to hit that like button and share me out as much as you can. I'm fixing to send a package out next week to International Stacker, and one of that crab I'm going to send off to International Stacker for a gift for getting me over 1,000 likes. So that was 1,000 subs. So I'm going to treat him to a special. And you saw that crab, didn't you?
Yeah. Wonder where Sterling's at. He must have had company or something.
Maybe Barbara went over because Barbara's not here. Maybe Barbara's at his house or he's at Barbara's house.
Now she'll probably come in a little later.
maybe she's taking him a ride in that Rolls. Dislogic says he's still waiting on those Corvette keys. Yeah, there you go, Dislogic. Yeah, Noodly, make sure he is home when you send it. There you go. That's for sure. But I tell you that Robert Kemp's in the house. Thank you for coming, Robert Kemp. This post office, I tell you, all the prizes and the giveaways I had all tracking on them, and I had all everybody got everything because I had tracking and I insured them to make sure that they got there. And believe it or not, they didn't bother those, so everybody got their 1,000 giveaway. So, but there's a couple of people out there that I haven't heard from that I've sent out the cards, and I don't send them out with. I just drop them in the mail and the cards. So some people haven't got them yet. So I saw David today, and he was in Sal's stream, and he was saying that he hadn't received his. So I know the post office is slow, so they're not always good. Nickel, who you got in the NBA Finals? I'm going with Spurs.
Yeah, I think the Spurs are going to win it.
Got to go with the Spurs, Steve.
They got what's that guy's name? I call him Winnebago.
That's what I call him because I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah,
he's 7'4".
Yeah, he can shoot the three. He can drive. Got long reach, so if he can get within the first line of the what do you call it? Daggone, the box inside, whatever you want to call it, the paint, he can dunk it. He can just reach up and put it through. So
yeah, the guy's a good player. He is really good.
Victor Winnebago. That's what I call him.
Winnebago. There you go. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, that's what we call him, Winnebago. Yeah, Victor. So yeah, he's really good. I'm going for the home team. I'm a Dallas, but I got to go second best because they're not in the finals, and so I got to go with Spurs.
If he stays healthy, which he might because he's so thin and tall, but you never know when you start to gain weight. Look what happened to Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, he just put on the weight to the point where he just was not as effective a player later. So.
Oh yeah, he gained a lot of weight. Do you remember that guy named Namut Bowles, I think, or Naboot?
No, you probably well, there was him and there's the Kimbo. The Kimbo was a really great shot blocker.
Yes.
I've seen him block like 5 shots in a row. I mean, he just boom, 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 boom. They just couldn't get it over him. Yeah, right. Bowl. The thing about him was he was way too thin.
Right.
So he had a hard time keeping players from gaining a position on him. That was it. But yeah, he died. Yeah, he's already dead. He died. I forget.
Really?
Yeah, I think kidney failure or something.
Oh wow, that's not good. David says David Metcalf says he's 7'7". I thought he was 7'4", but 7'4". I guess 7'4", 7'7". What the heck? Who cares? You know. I mean,
yeah, Beto, he is. There's a kid. And
Manute Bowl. He says Manute Bowl 7'7". That's what it is.
There's a kid in Canada, and they think he will get to 8 foot. He's still growing. He's a little
8 foot.
8 feet tall is what he'll be, and he'll
really have to dunk every time he goes underneath the basket.
He could dunk it from behind the basket.
Exactly.
He is still developing, and he's already better than the dude what was the other guy? 7'6", 7'7" from Canada, Lacroix or whatever. He played for Florida. I think he transferred out somewhere else. He's already better than him. I mean, because he can do more than that guy can do. He can actually shoot a three, and he can score around the basket. He's a little bit more agile. So he will be a force later on, and I expect he will end up in the NBA before it's over. So he ought to come to Indiana. That's what he should do.
Yeah, I tell you that. You know, one of my favorite basketball players of all times he was with the Rockets and
Olajuwon.
Yeah, Olajuwon. He was a really good all around player.
My, he was probably. I don't know if he's the all-time shot blocker or not, but he was great at blocking shots, and he had really good range. You know, he could Kareem had the sky hook from about. He could maybe hit that from 10 feet. Olajuwon could go. You know, he could hit it from 22 feet. So great turnaround. He was a great ball player. There's no doubt about it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, that is really good. Well, let me get back here on now that we've got a few minutes behind us, and let's get back. How many people knew about Moody's downgrading the United States credit? Did very many? That was really kept hush hush, and they just did it here about 10 days ago.
So what is
and
it now?
I
Two?
do what?
Is it a 2 now or what?
No, they're down to AA1. They went from AAA down to AA1. They have, and their worries is about. Oh, let me get that up here. Hang on there just a second. Get that article up here so I can, because they were. There we go. And I'm gonna give out a link to this here, but the reason that they downgrade them is because of $40 trillion in debt. Now think about that. Now to pay the interest on $40 trillion, just the interest, it was $1.1 trillion to pay just the interest. That's not paying any of the debt back or anything like that. Now, can you imagine? I mean, that's like having a super high interest rate on a credit card, And you think about it, with them downgrading their credit, United States credit, down from AAA to AA1. They were the last ones that did that. Hey, Michael, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Snakebite's here. I didn't see him. I'm out of here. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah. If she shows up, I'm out of here. Okay. Snakebite, hey, we thank you for coming in. Be sure to hit that like and love button for me. I appreciate it.
Well, who's this, Barbara?
He thinks Barbara's coming in, but I don't think so. She ain't here by now. She ain't going to be here. So, yeah, watching Larry Bird. Yeah, Dennis, I tell you, Larry Bird was an outstanding player. And you know what? Everybody thought Jordan, he wasn't as good as, I think he was probably pretty on level or maybe a little bit better than Jordan. I mean, I like Gerald Draper. How you doing, Daryl?
He could pass the ball better than Jordan. He found players better than Jordan. He didn't shoot the ball as much as Jordan. Let me tell you a secret, people. If I took 100 shots in a game, I could average 30, 35 points a game because I'm going to hit. No, I mean, seriously, he's like on the top 10 list of most shots, and then he missed far more. I mean, he's like 7th or 6th all time with the most missed shots. So, I mean,
right.
Again, it's I'd rather have somebody that can shoot 60, 55, maybe 55% and hit their shots than someone that shoot 49% and take that many shots.
Right, exactly. I agree with you. We got Gerald Draper's in the house. We got West Texas Stacker in the house. Thank you, West Texas. Thank you, Gerald.
West Texas. Like Bird could fake a pass and get everybody to think he passed it. Even the players defending him. Well, look away like he's going to pass it. Then bam, he was wide open for the shot.
Yeah,
he was very clever.
Exactly. Caitlin is one of the best passers I've ever seen. I think she's about the best. Yeah, Larry Bird was a better player. Yep, I agree with you, Dennis. So,
but the problem yesterday in the last game, she had her worst game of her career. She only played 22 minutes. The coach kept taking her out.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And she subbed in like 11 players. I'm going, you can't do that because you can't get a flow going if you're constantly putting players in. When you
is she still injured?
I think her back is bothering her, and she keeps grabbing her groin area a lot. So I think that was definitely a factor yesterday. She didn't seem as active.
Maybe she needs me to help her grab her groin for her.
I don't know. I guess that maybe that injury never totally heals. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe she needs a little massage down there. Yeah,
the lower back. That's what Bird had. Bird would have to stretch out on the floor there and get it stiffened, unstiff it so he could come back in the game. That's why he quit early. He said his back was just bothering him too much. So,
wow.
I mean, if Bird would have got 20 years in, my Lord, he would have been the top 10 scoring, top 10 assists. He would have been up there. He would have had the really great numbers. So I think he only played 13 years. So
I know he was there for a while. JM's in the house. There's a link if you want to come up, JM. It'll be good. I was just starting to talk about the downgrade of the United States credit. And so.
Yeah, you don't want to be junk bond status.
Exactly. No, you don't want none of that. So.
And did you hear Trump may have to cancel this 250-year celebration because all the musical acts said they're not coming?
Really?
He's only got a handful now that's willing to do it. So
wow, that is
FIFA,
something.
The soccer stuff. It's hurting too. They may have to. I'm not for sure that. I think it was 2 or 3 places they were going to play play games here. They may have to limit it to 1, and maybe have to shift those to another country.
Oh wow.
So I don't know. I don't know what all is going to happen with that. So that's not going well. His 250-year celebration is not going to go well. And they said he's going to have this MMA fight. Well, it's going to be out in the open, and it could be 100 degrees by then. Who knows?
Oh Lord, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, they said, man, this is not good for them, and they say the mosquitoes and stuff are really bad in that area. So.
Well, that was one of the things I was going to talk about tonight after I get through with the Texas or the United States credit. What's going to happen with that? So, and what we need to pay attention to is these United States credit. With them doing that, and it's like that is going to really be affecting. It's going to be really affecting credit ratings for different things. Like you think about our retirements. Now think about our retirements, and I'm thinking about next week. I'm going to cash in one of my retirements. I'm going to get cash it in and just take it all, and I'll pay all this taxes and everything on it. But I want to get it out while the getting's good, because I got a feeling we're going to see a major downplay.
So 401k or a Roth?
Mine's a 401k.
Yeah. And then what's the fees on them now when you cash it in? You lose what now? 10, 15%?
It's not too bad. It depends on what tax you are, because of my age, I don't get penalized now. So it's one good thing there. Did I see
IRA? You can transfer that, or whatever the term is for gold. You can make gold out of those now.
Right. Stephanie's in the house. Hey, Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. We are good to go. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you.
I checked the banks, and no more technically officially failed. But anyway, I was checking on that. I checked it.
Yeah, I haven't seen any more about that either. But what I'm worried about now, this is what I'm worried about. You remember I did a live stream on T-bills and the bills and the rate. They're talking about raising the rates on the T-bills now, and raising the rates of the bonds and stuff like that. So if they raise the rates, even 0.25%, it's going to kill the banks that have all these 2% bonds that are out there. So it's not going to be good. So
how about the $250 bill? Who you think should really be on there?
Me? I think I'll put me on there.
I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick. I think if you're doing it for the 250-year celebration, you should put a president on there. It should be someone that saved the country or kept us and enabled us to get to 250 years. And you don't want to put the same ones that's got all the other bills. So my pick will be Madison. I think
Madison. I would like to see Teddy Roosevelt. he was my kind of president.
And,
He was.
and this $250 bill, is it going to be a permanent bill, or is it just going to be a
No, it's
limited?
a temporary bill. It's just for the anniversary of. And so, but it's got to get through Congress, and I'm going to post a link to that bill. After that, I'll put it in the comments. So if you can want to know more about it.
Now, are you going to get one?
I think I'd probably get one or two of them. Yes, I'd probably get a couple of them and put them back.
Are you going to have them graded? You're going to have them graded?
Yeah, you bet. I'd have to have them graded. If it happens, but I don't know if it's going to happen. So.
Ronald Reagan. Well, I like Reagan, but like I said, I think you have to say. I'll tell you who could get it. You could make the argument FDR, because if we don't have him as president, we might lose World War II. So that was huge. Yeah. And I went back to you go back to the Revolutionary War. You got any of those guys that were like the founding members of the Constitution and also were involved with that. So you could pick Monroe. You could pick him for it. But I think it ought to be a president. I think it ought to be somebody that doesn't have a coin or a bill already. I mean, that's what I would do.
Right. Well, I wanted to show this off before I'm going to go back talking about our credit rating, what's going to happen. But this is the new $50. Now, I want you to look at that. These things are spotless. I'm going to open up. I got 2 rolls of P&D, and these things are just spotless. They're beautiful coins. But that is the new Liberty $50. So, and I just got these yesterday, so I'm going to actually open it up and do that.
They're talking about FDR. Now, I don't know what Barbara would say. Oh, Barbara would say we need to put Obama or Biden on the.
No,
that make it counterfeit. But
I guarantee you, if that two's on it, I can guarantee you, I won't buy one. I won't have nothing to do with it,
But FDR, okay, they're getting on FDR. Let me tell you something. If he's not the president, now he did a lot of bad things. I think he was a socialist, not as bad as they are today. Social Security, all that stuff. And then he did, try to confiscate gold. He did all that. But if he's not president, World War II, I'm not for sure we win. I'll just be honest. He picked the generals. You couldn't pick better generals. You couldn't pick better generals.
He screwed the American people because he confiscated all that gold in 1933, and in the following year he raised the price of gold from $20.62 an ounce to what was it, 32 or something like that?
I think 33, but
yeah, something like that.
It went right back up. And that's what would happen today if they confiscated it, if they tried to put an artificially low price on it. The market would determine it, and it would go right up within days. It would be right back where it was.
Exactly. Yep. Matt Wing says he got 8.50 cents. Oh, that's nice. Matt Wing, did you get those in circulation? I haven't seen any new coins, and I pay in cash. So
I don't think it'd be Nixon they'll put on the 150. I would think. Oh, there's no way. There's no way they'll put Nixon on there. But
I don't think so either.
Of course, Trump wants to be on it, but let's be honest.
Mr. Bill's in the house. I just saw Bill 457. Thank you for coming in. It's going to be the $25 bill. I thought it was $250 bill. The actual bill that's been presented said it was going to be the Trump $3 bill, is what it said on the bill.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. $250.
If they put Trump on there, for love of God, please do a younger pic of him. Don't do what he looks like now. Lord have mercy. I mean, you like you've been hit by an ugly stick. Come on now.
How you doing, JM?
Hey, Rocky, good to see you. Nickel, everybody in the house. Always good to see you guys here at Rockies and at Salivate Metals, too.
Well, that's JM. Let's ask JM who should be on the $250 bill. Come on, JM, give us a name.
Oh, that's a really good question. You know who would be great? Would be Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. Now that would be good. That would be good. I like Chuck Norris.
Yep. Good
Rocky
ambassador.
Rules already passed your IQ, Nick. You see what Gerald wrote down there? Chuck Norris. That would be interesting. You know what, JM? I think that's a good choice. I'd go for that.
Yep, I like it.
Yep, I'd go for that.
You caught me off guard, though.
Do what?
You caught me off guard, though. I didn't have a response prepared. I had to think quick.
Well,
there you go. There you go.
You could put a Native American on it. Famous.
Geronimo would be really cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that, but does it have to be a president? So
no, I think it can be. Well, you need to be dead. So.
Well, see, Trump's not dead. That's the thing. So Congress has got to change that law.
Not yet. He's not yet. I think he looks it. I think he's getting closer and closer. I don't know if he's going to finish his term or not.
He doesn't look healthy, does he?
No, he's overweight. His hand is purple. It looks like a 27,000 wasp stung his hand.
But isn't it true that most presidents seem to age pretty rapidly once they're in office?
He didn't the first time. He looked younger when he came out. He loved it. I mean, it was right up his alley. But Obama had gray hair when he left, and it looks a little better now than it did. Bush, W. Bush. Remember what he looked like? And now look at him. He looks a lot better now after he gave it up. Left.
Well, yeah, as long as they don't get too carried away with who they're putting on there, just like, they're talking about doing a $2.50 coin, which I'm all for that. They haven't decided about who's going to be on that, but now a $250 bill, that'd be something, because I was reading that bill, and so I thought they were going to put Trump on the $3 bill, but who knows?
You know who would be another great person? Would be Chuck Yeager, and another great person would be Johnny Cash.
I like the thought of Chuck Yeager. He was a patriot, a pilot in World War II, and a test pilot afterwards. So I think that would be great. I agree. That would be really good. So that I agree with you. I was thinking, I don't know, who's even in the running for that. All I hear is Trump, Trump, Trump. So it'd be interesting if it happens. But there's a lot of people who don't care for Trump. But
did you hear that they can now spy on you through your router?
That's exactly right. Yes, I've heard that.
Everything. I think everything that's like a smart device included. Like now they're even doing like refrigerators, stoves, ovens, like all this stuff, smart stuff, and they're all logging onto your Wi-Fi. So for sure they've got. Yeah. I think they've got microphones and other things in there.
They could put the Statue of Liberty on this $250 bill. You could do that too.
Yep. Did you see who Dean R put on there for in the chat? I just cracked up about that. That's hilarious.
Benedict Arnold. Oh yeah.
Well, let me finish with this downgrade stuff about the actual. Now, with them downgrading, it's going to cost us more money to borrow money. Sterling Cannabis is in the house. Good to see you, Sterling. You showed up.
Well, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that Trump's going to be on it. He wants to be on it. I don't know if he will. And so depends when is it up? When do they have to vote on this or whatever? When will they decide all this?
That I don't know, because I've been watching that bill pretty close, and I've been wanting to see what they end up doing. So there you go, Sterling, if you want to come up. But I'm not really sure. But let me finish talking about. Now I want you to think about your retirement, and this is why I'm pulling mine out. because they downgraded the United States as far as our credit rating. So that makes us, we're going to pay more in interest for borrowing money now. And nobody wants to borrow money, don't want to buy our T-bills and stuff. So everything's going to go up. So it's going to decrease the government's purchasing power, our purchasing power. Pull it out. That's what she's. DNR, that I got to pass on that. So Lucky Star, yeah, Sterling. Lucky Star said hi, Sterling. So I got to get him up on stage. There we go.
Hi, Lucky Star, Robert Kemp, JM, Nickel, Rocky.
Good to see you.
Sterling, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Just got home from building a grill for somebody. So
a grill, like a barbecue grill?
They sent me home with a plate of lasagna too.
Wow, awesome. Okay, be sure to sell a commemorative $200. Yeah, that's what I think. Buy gold is actually got it. It's commemorative. It's only for 1 year.
Scott Bessent has said that Trump will be on the $250 bill. It's a done deal.
Oh, is that right?
I heard it come out of his mouth.
Out of Trump's mouth?
No, Scott Bessent.
Bessent's?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you know,
he's the one in charge.
I'm not going to say anything until I see it. You know, I just like, you know, it's going to be something else, because I'm going to make sure I'm going to get 2 of them, and I'm going to get them both graded, because that's going to be something only 1 year only, and not going to be that many of them. So they're going to be definitely going to go up.
I would like to have one just for that reason too, but coming up with $250 that I can just.
Well, do you have Rocky? Do you have the $500 bill?
I do not.
There was 1,000, and then
I had a $1,000 bill at one time, but I ended up selling it, and I got offered a pretty good price for it, so I sold it. You know, I made some money on it, so it was great.
They had a $10,000 bill, right? But that was between banks.
They absolutely did have a $10,000 bill, and one day I had 10 of them in my pocket. I went with my grandfather when he sold his farm, and we were at one bank in downtown Flint, Michigan, sold the farm, and then we had to go down the street to another bank to deposit the money into his account. And he said, well, we were walking through downtown Flint. He wanted me to carry the money because he didn't think any crook would rob me. I was about 8 or 9 years old.
Well, I would love to have one of those $10,000 bills in my hands. Those things are worth a lot now.
Yeah,
way over $10,000.
Yeah, I think it was bank to bank a thing. I don't think normal people had it.
Well, that's like the
only reason they gave it to him is because he was going from one bank to the other with it.
And that's like the $100,000 bill. That's all they were was bank transfers. That's all it was for. So, can you imagine having a $100,000 bill?
Could you imagine going in and trading that in for gold?
Oh, I would like that.
At $20 an ounce.
Did you see what Stephanie just did? Stephanie, you're being bad. You know what? Lucky Star Rocky is too busy missing Barb. Listen to that. Oh, Lord. You're being a bad girl. I'm going to come over and give you a spanking. So that's funny. That is funny. So anyway, the downgrade is going to cost us more money. It's going to cost us on our retirements. That's why I'm going to close. I know I'm a bad. Yeah, you are a badass there, Stephanie. Because I'm going to close mine out. I'm going to get my cash out. I'm going to invest it into gold or silver and get it out, because it's just I'll pay it at tax time on that. They'll probably make me, when I close it out, they'll probably make me pay the taxes on it right then and there, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. But I want to close it out, and I'm gonna get my cash out and put it into gold. So don't threaten her with a good. oh, oh, lucky star! There you go. Did you? Oh, I'm trying to keep up with the chat and talk to everybody, but that's funny. But yeah, I'm going to close out my last retirement. I'm going to close it out and put it into gold because in 2019 I closed out a retirement and put it all into gold, and so I beat it years ago. So that was the best.
That was a good time. That was a good time to be buying gold.
Yes, it was. Gold was very cheap compared to now.
No, that's going to hit you with a heavy duty tax bill, is it not? Like
I know
Sal's talked about that he did a similar move years ago, and that he, in a way, kind of regretted it, because it was really expensive, but doesn't regret it because he's got metal with it, right? It didn't get squandered.
See, that's exactly what I'm going to do because in 2019 I did the same thing, and what I did, I paid they took the taxes out when I drew it out because they sent me a check, and I paid the penalty and I paid the taxes on it for early retirement, and I put it in smart because back then I think gold was wasn't it was like $1,700 or $1,800 in 2019.
Yeah.
I've doubled my money, and I wasn't doubling my money in my stocks.
And it's free and clear then, right? It's
Yep.
out of the grasps of litigation or anything legal.
Exactly.
Actually, I think in 2019 that's when I bought my first ounce of gold, and I paid $1,200 for it.
Well, just hope your ex-wife don't find out.
Early in 2019, late January in 2019.
Yeah, right, Rocky. Just hope that your ex-wife don't find out about it, huh?
She's gone, man. I'm telling you, she is gone and gone and gone. So I don't have to worry about her. So yeah, she would have. She'd been trying to get that for sure. So that's like, and last week I mentioned this last week that central banks, and I'm still watching this. Central banks, China and all of them are all buying gold, and they're buying it on the sly, and they're still doing it. I'm still watching this, so we'll do another live stream on it when I get a little bit more information on it. But they're still doing it, so that's why you see this dip down. And I did last week, and I said silver will be $90, over $90 on silver in July, and I'm sticking with it. I can see it handwriting on the wall. So, but yeah, that's for sure.
I think that a lot of countries and wealthy families understate how much gold they have.
Yes,
it's kind of the old thing that stockers used to always say was, don't tell anyone you got anything, right? Because it can make you a real target. So when these really wealthy entities, governments, central banks,
all the gold I have is that Grammy that Rocky sent me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That 1 gram ain't gonna get you very far, but it might.
Yeah, they're watching you through the.
Barbie, good evening.
They're watching through all your.
Barbie's in the house. Hello, Barbie. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Be sure and hit that like and love button for me really hard.
Oh, Barbara, you missed all the good.
Didn't miss me at all.
Barbara's in the house.
The stupid stuff got here just in time for you.
She missed all the good parts about the $250 bill and everything. She missed it.
Yeah, she sure did. Well, I'm going to bring up one more thing that I wanted to talk about. What do you think about Google turning loose 32 million male? Well, they didn't specify male, but mosquitoes into California to help the California. I didn't know California had a problem with mosquitoes, but they're even going to have a bigger problem with these new mosquitoes. Google is trying to get them to okay this. What do y'all think about that?
Sounds ridiculous. I don't get it.
I'm gonna put a link to that in my live stream, JM. Be sure to read the article. It is crazy what they're planning on doing. I don't know why they're doing it.
Well, it's like they were airdropping ticks too, right? Lots of farmers were reporting finding boxes of ticks in their field.
Yeah,
I remember something kind of interesting from when AIDS first came out. So, 40 years ago or whatever. But when they were saying that AIDS might be spread by mosquitoes, and they talked about releasing millions and millions of male mosquitoes into the wild that had been irradiated so that they were sterile, so that the females wouldn't have babies.
Well, that's what they're claiming, but I think there's a little bit more to it. Now, how do you sterilize a mosquito? I mean, how do you give them a vasectomy or vasectomy? Is that how you do it?
I think they do something while it's like as they hatch or something. It's
I think it's chemical. It'll be done in a petri dish type of setting.
So when they just are, they modify it. They modify the.
I don't know that it's a good idea, but I do remember talk about that from a long time ago.
Right. Well, Bill Gates did that in Florida. He released like 1 million or 2 million mosquitoes, male mosquitoes that's supposed to be having the vasectomies done. And think about that, and turn them loose down there. I know it had to be some kind of test, and I think they got these damn mosquitoes trying to spread their joy on all of mankind, being they want to wipe the mankind out. So important mosquitoes.
That's more like what I think they're able to accomplish is using mosquitoes to spread some kind of virus.
That's what I think too.
Well, in Ebola, that's killed like what, 300 people so far in Africa?
Yeah, that is major deal right there.
Ebola is only communicable through bodily fluids. So, I mean, I don't know how these people are getting infected, but they have got to have very, very close contact.
See, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because weren't they trying to make that disease airborne so you could get it through the air at one time, Sterling?
When the first infections came out back in the 80s,
yeah,
I was working with primates at the time, and so we went through all kinds of special classes and safety classes, and there was some talk about that, but I think that was all just pie in the sky fear mongering.
Okay. Well, Africa had an AIDS scare for a while. Remember how bad that was spreading?
Yep.
So
we don't need anybody. AIDS has already knocked all of them out. See, now we don't need any more LGBTQ2 people anymore. They've already got the AIDS, so they're good.
Yeah, I'm for a complete lockdown on anybody from Africa coming into the United States.
I think they have done that. I think they have stopped all the people that are coming into this country from Africa and other stuff like that, like the Congo and stuff like that. They are actually have got them locked down. They can't even come into the country anymore.
So let's ask Barbara who should be on the $250 bill and just see what she says. I think that'd be interesting.
I would like to know that too, Barbara. Who do you think? Do you think Trump should be on the $250 bill? Who do you think should be on there?
She's going to say Athena, obviously.
She's going to say Obama.
She better not say Obama. He's a. I do not like Obama.
It's going to be, but it's going to be Trump. But no, it really shouldn't be JFK.
She's saying JFK. I like that choice, Barbara. I like JFK.
Well, he did prevent us from going.
If you want to put a good president on there, put Andy Jackson on there.
Yeah, you could do that.
But he's on the 20. JFK is on.
He needs to be inflated.
Yes, that's true. I agree. Inflated. Andrew Jackson on the 250. Go from 20 to 250.
And as far as I'm concerned, he's the only good president that we've had until Trump.
Yeah, Jackson wiped out the national debt one time.
Yeah, he did. He sure did, didn't he? Let's see how many we got here.
Threw out the central bank.
How many watch?
And defeated the British in New Orleans.
All right. Well, what we're going to do here, it's we're going to have a drawing here, and we're going to have 1 through 35 because it looks like there's 22 in here. So let me start this. Nickel, you going to ready to pull a number?
Sure.
There, oh, they already got it. Dinar's got 14. Okay, 28 Zardoff. And we're going to have another gold bar.
Barbie, come here. I got to explain something to you. 1 through 35.
It's up through 50. Is that right?
1 through 35 because there's only 22 in here.
Okay.
Silver Shelby. 17 is already taken, darling.
I think Silver Shelby is a guy.
Oh. Well, most Shelbys I've known have been women, but Noodle Blessing is already
17
taken.
already. Okay. Let's see what he's got here. Gerald's got 31. Dennis got 5. Dennis got 5. Okay. John Camper, I didn't see his number up here. Is he? He's got 2. Okay, there he is. Okay, let me see here.
Well, he's certainly not going to go over.
No, he won't go over unless he picks 1. That'd be funny.
That would be.
Okay, looks like everybody. I'm going to hit the stop button. Thank you, JM. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sir.
All right, so let's go back and what do we got there, Mr. Mr.
Let me get it. 34, Nolan Ryan.
34, Nolan Ryan. I like that. Let's see who's the closest. Let's see who the closest is.
Bozo is 33. I think he got it.
Bozo 33. He's up. Yep, I think Gerald got 31. I think, Bozo, you are the winner.
Congratulations.
Hey, Bozo,
you get a silver bar, a gold bar, and you get stainless steel pennies a row.
But JM, I heard something, no confirmation on it. Maybe you can confirm. But is your prime minister starting to go MAGA?
Mega or MAGA?
MAGA.
I really don't know. I think he's a World Economic Forum operative. You know,
hey there, Red Light. Good to see you.
Just a stuffed shirt.
Congratulations, Bozo. There's my email. Be sure to email me, Bozo. I got to write you down there so I can don't forget.
Yeah, I went to high school with Bozo's daughter.
Hey, Red Light. Good to see you.
But not the famous Bozo from Chicago, the one from Detroit.
We had a Bozo from Detroit.
Bozo the clown. I like this Prime Minister of Canada myself. I have no problems with him.
He's deep state.
Better than.
But I have heard from a couple of people that do podcasts that he's doing some very Trumpian kind of things.
He's a lot more professional than Justin Trudeau was.
Oh, yeah, you can give it to whoever you want. All right, Barbara, you got my email. Send me your address. I don't remember your address, so I delete them off. So he wants to give it to Barbara. So Barbara, you getting another gold bar and a silver bar? I got to write down Barbara. Gave to Barbara.
So she's surprised that she picked JFK. I would have said I thought sure she would have picked Obama or Biden. So Fooled me.
Well, you know, he is a Democrat.
Yeah. Yeah. No, JFK is nothing like the Democrats today.
No,
Matter of
he's
fact,
not.
I always
Hey,
said he
Jack.
would have become a Republican.
Barbie, do you really want Sharia law in New York? Because you'll wind up getting it with Mondami. He's a communist piece of poo.
Yes, he is. I have to agree. He is not good for New York.
He's not good for anywhere. He's not good for human society.
You need to box him up and send him back to wherever he came from and put Giuliani back in power.
Well, Wolverine popped in. I haven't seen him
Hey, Silver Wolverine, there you go. All right, so Barbara, send me a nickel. The 250 bill is for deceased presidents. That is true, and I do like JFK. That'd be good.
I don't like the idea of putting presidents on our money, but I mean, if we're going to do it, it really shouldn't be a living one. But I did hear Vicente say that it's going to be Trump and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
How about Wolverine? First of all, I want to ask him, will he get one like Rocky's going to and have it graded? And second of all, who should be on it? And let's hear what he says.
Yeah, Silver Wolverine, I would love to know who do you want on the $250 bill for that, and then on top of that,
if you want to put a dead president on it, we could put Joe Biden on it.
Yeah, he's dead and don't know it.
Hey, what about Dolly Parton? Like, I haven't heard too many suggestions.
There's not enough room. You'd have to take the whole
ladies?
bill.
Now, there's an inflation bill picture.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to have a full frame.
Dolly Parton is Lady Liberty.
Yeah, like I was thinking it would be a great contrast to, you know, the Libertads. Like, Mexico gets so much love just because they got a nice set of breasticles on their Libertads. So I say, why not do it? Throw Dolly Parton right on there.
Put some little hills of Tennessee behind Dolly Parton's.
Yeah.
She's definitely a Tennessee girl.
Oh, Bozo was just bribing Barbara. He gave her the price and tried to keep her quiet.
Oh, Lord.
So Wolverine, I haven't seen his pics yet. He's saying
I'm looking for it. I haven't seen it either. Wolverine, which one do you want for the 250 bill?
Hulk Hogan. Oh, man.
I wouldn't pick Brandon on. No. Oh, that's good, Gerald. I like that one. I wouldn't either. Brandon doesn't deserve dog food.
Teddy Roosevelt. He'd be a good one.
Who?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, see, that was my pick. Teddy Roosevelt would be a good one. So I'm retiring from politics. Oh,
are you going to buy one? A Sterling? I mean, Silver Wolverine? Are you going to buy one and have it graded and everything, and in case like Rocky's going to?
I'm definitely going to get a couple of them. That's for sure.
I would like to have one, but having $250 that I need to just do nothing with doesn't happen.
Yeah, but it'll go up in value, especially if you
grade. No, it won't. It'll go down in value. It's going to be central bank currency. That stuff is probably totally disowned and before Trump is done being president.
Yeah. Did you see Lucky Star? She's Harriet Tubman or Ruth Banger. She was a court justice or a Supreme Court.
Yes. Yeah, she was a horrible Supreme Court justice. Oh, dear God. I mean, she's responsible for killing 40 million babies.
Yeah, you could put a Supreme Court justice on it. You could.
Yeah, you could do that. I'm not for
Clarence Thomas, maybe.
I hear he's in big trouble. He's about to get indicted.
That's Clarence Thomas?
Yes.
Bullshit.
No way. I ain't heard anything about that.
Tax fraud. Tax fraud. That's what they're talking. I don't know.
Oh, man. They're trying
bullshit.
to get him out of there, what they're trying to do.
That's bullshit.
That's got to be absolute BS. Stephanie says no, he's not, Nickel.
I think Nickel and Barbie get on Facebook and come up with lies.
No, that's crap, Nickel. That's what Stephanie's saying. So I hadn't heard that, but
no, I think it's from trips and gifts and stuff, and that he didn't report it. And I think they're trying to nail him on that. So,
oh my God, oh Lord.
Now there's a good one. Gordie Howe should be on the $250.
Gordie Howe, yes, I like Gordie Howe. He was a great hockey player.
I knew him personally.
Wayne Gretzky, yes, Matt Wing, I'm for that. Larry Bird wouldn't be bad.
Babe Ruth, he saved baseball, and baseball used to be America's pastime.
That's exactly right. I like Babe Ruth. That'd be great.
Nickel happy and make it Michael Jordan.
Oh Lord, that definitely make it counterfeit.
It'd be the $230 bill instead of the $250.
See what Barbara's saying? She sure heard the same thing I did. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I don't know, but
because it's bullshit, it's not going to happen. Stevie Eiserman, he'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Well, guys, it's 6 o'clock, and it's time to. Yeah, I got 6 o'clock on the dot, so I'm thinking it's time to go. And Larry Bird would be a good one, Dennis. I'm thinking it'd be a good night to say good night, and everybody until next week. Silverwood, Gordie Howe was born in Canada. Oh, I didn't.
Molly Brown. I remember.
I'm still thinking Teddy Roosevelt.
Little kid.
I would like to see Teddy Roosevelt in there, you know. So
I'm going to stick with Madison. I think.
JM, thank you for coming up.
Have a good night, everyone.
And thank you everybody for coming. And Nickel, I appreciate it. And thank you everything. And we'll see y'all. We'll end tonight. Stephanie and everybody in chat, I want to thank you. We're going to end this. So thank you very much. Y'all come back next week and we'll see you. Did they ever tell me who they wanted that card mail to?
Boza wanted you to send it to Barbie.
And Barbie didn't give me. Did Barbie give me her? Let me look. Barbie didn't send me a confirmation, so I don't know. So, well, anyway, we're going to end it. I'll find out. I'll get to the bottom of it.
Just send it to the Barb. Everybody probably knows who she is.
Yeah, Barb's gonna. Yeah, good night. Good night, everybody. We'll see you. Thank y'all for coming in, and we'll see y'all later. We're gonna end the stream, and thank you,
everybody.